What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to a new video. And this video isn't really like all the other videos where I do more like training recaps or like I talk to you guys about different things that was going on in my training journey. It is going to be part of this is part of my training journey, but this is a letter to myself. Whoa, I haven't been writing my daily journal. I haven't been writing that. But this is a letter to myself in like the next 5 years, because I feel like the next 5 years is going to look very different from what it is right now. Even if this doesn't play out, there are other things that I have going on that I feel like at least something will play out. But I'm very confident in trading. That trading might be my leading thing. Like that might be the number one thing I do. But that's neither here nor there. But to begin with, uh, it's just a letter to myself. First of all, like the position you are in, that's it. You're gonna be like grinding so much. You're gonna be doing so well. Like you're gonna be doing well, better than people that are your age. Not even talking, even at like every single possibility, because I will map out the different possibilities I could be in. I'll say primarily two. I only focus on two so far, but the two different possibilities that I would be in. First off, starting off with school. As you know, this is currently my last year. This is me. This is October 26th. It's gonna be posted the same day, October 26th. Like later this day, later next week, I'm gonna be doing a presentation. I'm gonna be going to a Raptors game, Raptors versus the Rockets, just for you to remember the type of headspace you're in. You just finished complaining a couple of what you call it, just finished playing a couple of, what do you call this stuff, exams. I had two exams. I've been doing great with my my clinicals, where months before consolidation rotation. We just finished two exams. One we aced, one we learned so much and were able to complete and do very like comfortably. So yeah, that's where the current place I'm in. So this is just a letter to myself to just keep on pushing and keep on grinding. You have what it takes to become like great in this world. You truly have, and you this past year you've been able to do a lot of things that help set your foundation for you to only be able to get better, for you to only be more successful, for you to only be able to attain way more. But before any of that, I want to just talk about, as far as nursing school, you're gonna thrive. You're gonna finish this nursing school. You're gonna finally graduate. You're gonna be able to hold that thing in your head, like, bro, I finally did it, and you're gonna be working as a nurse. And regardless of that, when it comes to 5 years, you're gonna see the returns on your investment. You remember, you used a year of learning how to invest, learning the right stocks to invest to, and the things that you're gonna put your faith in, because you're still young. By the time you're 20, by then I'll be 27, 5 years from now, and you're still gonna be in that point where it's like, bro, you're gonna start seeing the returning of your investment by 5 years. Based off right now the stocks that I have, my current portfolio is supposed to go up by 200%. So just know, you just constantly keep investing in your stocks, constantly keep investing, keep maxing out your TFSA, because 5 years, that's 35 k that could have been invested from that time. And that's if you just max out those years. I still have a lot, like 20,000 that I can still max out. And you know that one time only that we actually almost got 20,000, but we had to take the money out. So you just know, keep being financially wise, continue to use the opportunity that's presented in front of you, continue to learn. Because if there's one thing this 2025 has taught me, is that there are a lot of things in this world that is like, it's clear as day that people are going to continue. They keep talking about this so-called matrix, right? But people are going to, the matrix is because people choose to refuse to learn things, to learn outside things. They learn, this is the route, this is the matrix route, which is okay. Everybody can be a part of the matrix route. But when you're in that matrix route, when you have your free time, you're supposed to use that free time to utilize and look for tools that can get you, and get you in that place where it's like, bro, I've been able to escape, or you have financial freedom, or you have something going on for yourself. I believe in 5 years I would be in the States. I would be living in the States, either with my mom, or I have my own place. Hopefully I have my girl by then. Hopefully maybe one child by then. I would hope so. Or, and I say girl, most likely like we're right off the bat to get married. Um, and to my future girl, I already know you're stunning. Bassett has great taste. That's one thing I can say for sure. Bassett has great taste. Um, Rebel has great taste. But that's as far as that journey. And then overall, as far as this trading stuff, and I just want to give you a look up, because just so you know where you are at this current moment of your life. Um, because we're very soon going to go into that that one realm. This is me with a $150,000 account. Um, I'm gonna go to the month around here is when I moved from 100,000 to $150,000 account. Mind you, you're working here, you're going to school 5 times a week, you're working full time, you're working just the same amount as you would during the summer, and you're doing this, you're waking up 9, you're awake 9:30 every day, making sure that you got your stuff done, you got your stuff taken care of, you were able to go into the market. Mind you, I don't count this as a loss day. Remember, we got hit with a buy side liquidity that does not count, just because I know you forget. But just these are just your stats, bro. Like you're doing great. You have the strategy, the ICT that we've learned from Teach Art. Stay on the 5 minute. Wait until the actual candle closes, and apart from that, unless if it's like 10 seconds, then it's like okay, the candle basically is closed, or 5 seconds, it's like okay, it's basically it's closed. Might as well get the most cheapest way you can get, and then just know continue to stick with the same like psychology, bro. Like you don't have to chase right now. I'm very close before the moment I just start buying the accounts that I'm gonna start like trying to pass. I'm gonna move on to the next phase of trying to pass the eval stage. Then after pass the eval stage, we're gonna work on trying to get the first, because mind you, we have passed 6, and I'm gonna pull it up again because this is all just gonna be a video just for my older self to look at and be like, bro, like this is where we were struggling with before. We bought an instant account. That was the first account we ever got. We first got an instant account where it blew like about $1,000 because I use Canadian cash. Then we then discovered Flash 90 where we've lost about like 2,000 plus just trying to pass this by the evals and stuff like that. Here is in it. I'm about to show myself. Let me just move this, but at the same time I'm just talking to you. Um, as you can see right here, this is an example of all the different accounts that we were using. Look at that. All these accounts, a lot of them funded, a lot of them just challenges. And if you look at the certification, bro, pass. We have 4 that we passed. 4 different accounts that we passed, Bassett. And this is just y'all don't worry about my real name. But like you see, we passed each one. So like we already knew what it had to what it took, but once we got to that stage, once we finally get that funded, you're finally gonna feel like, oh my gosh, all this effort I put in, that all this grinding I've been doing is finally worth it. And by then you might even what? People got damn. That's neither here or there. But this is about me just keeping on like, bro, we're gonna look back on this and be like, bro, like actually this was how life used to be. And mind you, right now life is not bad, bro. Like we're still living in the same house, still living in the same basement. But obviously this is my house, my basement, my house. What's wrong with that? We still got our own room, we still got this desktop, we still got this whole setup and everything. By then, I expect myself to be flourishing so well with just not only with all the social media, the Instagram, the TikTok, the YouTube. I don't know about Twitch. I don't know if I'm gonna be a streamer, but I might be. Would likely be a personality, something like what Teacher Art is at right now. We're gonna be dealing with so much. All of our friends are gonna be successful. Or if anything, we're gonna keep pushing them and guiding them towards that, like giving them just free game that can help them impact their life and help them get in a better situation than what they're currently at. You know, um, I feel like let me see. Let me see. Is there anything else I need to really touch on? But like, yeah, I really feel like Bass, you're gonna be able to start getting collecting out 1 of 20 cards. We already know. We know we're talking about the 1 of 20 cards. We're gonna start collecting them. By then, hopefully, we are like 3 out of 20. You know, the Cadillac CT5V. We know we want that. We want the Cadillac Escalade. We know we want the Maybach. Both the Maybach and the Maybach SUV both count as one. We already know the different cars we want. That's it, and we know what it is for us to be able to live that lifestyle. Probably living in Texas. Probably living in Arizona. Probably living somewhere that's cheap because you know we want to go somewhere where we actually feel the money. You feel what I'm saying? And somewhere that's safe too. But long story short, like we have a lot of potential. That's it, and we know like we're a rebel. Hopefully people will know this name. You know what I'm saying? And I would, and me knowing myself, I'm gonna be cool. If I came across you in my lifetime, you're always my dog. You're always my friend. If I was friend with you currently, by then we are still friends. So just know, like, whatever it is, continue to put your foot down, continue to keep hustling, because one thing we know about ourselves is that we hustle. Whenever we find something that we want, we hustle and get it down. I learned how to get a 80% win rate. You remember 80% win rate on FX replay in less than 2 months. Less than 2 months, I had already fully understood the strategy. You know, staying on the 5 minute, that's where it works for me. TP1 break even, TP2 trail, TP 3 bang bang boom. And the only reason why we ever go away is if we have a reversal or we discover something. And it just reminds me of that other loss that we had, bro. Whenever there's a loss, whenever there's a reason why you can see why liquidity has been drawn, at least move to break even. Cause that loss that I lost, I shouldn't have lost it, but it is what it is. I still don't count it as a loss because it was a winning trade. It's just I did not know. And I could have taken like $500 off of it, but like I ended up with my negative 150. But keep learning, keep expanding your knowledge. Those are the little few things to do. Keep journaling. I hope I don't know if it'll still be this journal. There's a good chance it is still this journal, but it'll probably be all beat up. But keep on keeping on. Like keep on writing in this. I'm gonna eventually forget that I even made this video. But keep on journaling, keep on writing your daily affirmations. Eventually I would want it that by that time, right now we have three things. Like we have 3 different days. But eventually I would want it to be one whole day will be on one thing, because that's how many more things I'm gonna add to it. Eventually. Right now I don't have any other things to add to it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking it's better we keep adding to it where we'll have at least a whole page of one day of the things we're gonna write constantly. As of lately, I've been a little bit sloppy, but that's because of my schedule. I ain't going around like, bro, been busy. Like I look at it 17, 19, 22nd, 25th, and now it's the 20. Oh, okay, I did write yesterday. That's not bad. I'm right. I didn't know that. I thought I missed yesterday, but that's neither here or there. Continue to like keep being disciplined. Continue to keep like you know what it is you want out of your life, Basu, and pray. My goodness, because that's something I'm currently struggling with. Remember to pray. That's something that like by the time you die, you want it to be that you are a constant prayer. You went to Mecca. You went to Mecca. You did all the things during Ramadan. You always participated. You want to be a true follower. So make sure that by then you are at least like right now I'm like currently at one a day, sometimes two. Hopefully by then we're at 3 4. Like 3 4 we're always getting knocked down. Like we're always getting it knocked down. Continuously like keeping up with what it is that we're doing. But like just like constantly keep on following your rules, following what you know you need to be able to do. Because that's one thing about me. Once I know I have to do something, I do that thing. Just keep on doing what you know you have to do in order for you to win. You get me? And a few more things as far as the training, because I'm very confident with the training stuff. Once we get up to that level of fame or level of money, don't let it change. Just keep on having your core value, because it's one thing about me. I'm very knowledgeable about what I feel is necessarily right and what I feel is necessarily wrong. Continue to do what's the right thing. You remember, you have that conscience, and you are supposed to embody that conscience and continue to work with that conscious in order to just constantly do the right thing. Have 10 minutes. I'm about to use this 10 minutes to just keep yapping, because I have 10 minutes before I go to work. Right now, the extern job. But what's that? Stop it. Like stop. But just keep doing what you're doing right now. These are like your current stats. No, I'm not about to show that, but I might go on Social Blade just for us to be able to. I'm saying these are your current YouTube stats. This is what we're doing in YouTube. You feel what I'm saying? Right now we're building something, and I don't mind, because right now I'm like doing this. I'm doing it because I wanted to do it to journal, so I can be able to look back just like this video. But just for us to be able to go back and be like, oh, this is where I was. This is what I'm doing. And shout out to the person that told me to fix my mic. I fixed it. I fixed it, y'all. You know, just constantly keep posting the videos, your daily recaps. This is like our second month in. This is the day we started. I said second month, second weekend. I feel like right now we're doing good. We're getting natural organic views. This is way better than when we used to do. You see, remember 4,000 subs on this one. This is way better than how we used to do when we were actually forcing all those reaction videos that we did really long, that we really didn't really like care for. But this is something that we are passionate about. This is something that we really want to see succeed. So just keep on doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you need to do in order to be great. You know what it takes for us to be great. Just keep doing what it is to be great. Or at least whatever you do, just make sure you're doing the right thing and doing it the right way. And constantly thinking about that generational wealth. You know, you want to be able to build that generational wealth. Keep investing. You already know the Blossom, the FTX, the O Simple. We already know what we're doing. Like, we already know what we need to do to be successful. We know the different pathways it may take. We know there's a longer route and there's a shorter route. Focus on the longer route. The free time, use it on the shorter route. And once you've been able to use that shorter route to completely, the only reason why you should not be doing nursing is if this is making you double the amount you would make in a year consistently. So you would have to work a whole year and be doing that consistently. If that's making you double the amount, then I understand. Then it's all about scaling and building your brand. You understand? So just keep doing that personally, and keep networking. Help yourself with your confidence. You're a confident person. We know we're confident internally. Help yourself with that expressive confidence. Keep doing what it is that you need to do to be great, and best believe that's it right out. Regardless of where you are right now, I'm proud of wherever it is you're going because I know we're going to be somewhere great. Even if it's a mediocre great, it's still great because a lot of people are struggling and a lot of people don't know what to do with their lives, but at least you were able to figure out something to do with your life and you're in a good place, good mental health space. You know, we are mentally tough, we're mentally strong, and that's all we keep on doing. We keep putting ourselves in better and better situations. So this is just a letter to myself in 5 years. Hopefully anybody who ever come across this video, hopefully you look back and be like, wow, Bassett really said he was gonna be able to do this. Let me see. Let me even see what I must say. Hopefully a million subscribers on YouTube, a million on Instagram, a million on TikTok. Maybe like 7. By then TikTok probably be really big unless it got destroyed, because we still don't know what's going on with that. I would want by then. Well, that's if trading is the route. By then, I would want to have over 10 figures is insane. I would want over 8 figures in saving. It's not savings, in investments, and this is only if it's trading. Trading ends up being my pioneer. 700, sorry, yeah, 7 figures in my investment portfolio for sure. Maybe that more for like 10 years rather than thing, because that sounds more likely. Then I would also want to have at least 2 out of my dream 20 cars. And I don't know. I don't know. But that's what I feel like. And definitely I would be working with like $1 million worth of equity to be trading with for sure. And hopefully we'll get to that point where we start risking 100K per trade. That sounds insane. But hopefully. And then hopefully by then, I feel like if my win rate right now is 70%, 80%, at least 70%, and we're like our risk reward is crazy. That's how I feel. But right now it's just like I'm really just talking to myself, and I'm just like looking where I feel like I could attain. Cause at the end of the day, I'm a very entertaining person, and I'm an amplifier. Like your name is the expander. The expander of joy, the expander of wealth, the expander of love, the expander of everything. All I do is make things better. When I go into something, I make it better. I amplify it. You're an amplifier. So keep amplifying. Keep doing what it is you need to do. Gosh, my hair would be long unless I went to Mecca during Ramadan. My hair is going to be so long by then. But that's neither here or there. Shout out to you for keeping up your consistency. Continue um to fixing your psychology, to mastering your strategy, being able to teach people and putting people on game. You know you have this very charismatic attitude where all you want to do is help someone. If somebody needs help, you don't mind helping them. And especially if they're close to you. And to all the people who didn't take a chance on me, y'all messed up. There are a few of these girls. Well, there was one that, why? F you. M, I ain't really like you, personally. Who is it? Who else? G, respectfully, you like somebody else. Ain't nobody hitting on that. S, you was just dumb. Like, you was just a dummy. You was just a dummy. I ain't gonna lie to you. You was just a dummy. Like, I ain't even... Respect, it was never gonna be you. But you was just a dummy. The way you made that happen, you're gonna look back and you're gonna be like, I should have seen the potential in this guy. I should have seen the potential in this guy. Like, oh. And if you are with F, that's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, that really has nothing to do with this. At the end of the day, that's it. Keep striving for success. Keep doing what it is you need to do. You have somewhere you want to be in this life, and you have goals. You have ambitions. Keep conquering. You know what it is that you need to do to conquer it. Hold yourself accountable. You know what you need to do. So keep doing it. And you know how to do it. So keep doing it. You know, there's nothing in this world that you have not been able to understand and be able to do it yourself. You can do it. If there's any other thing, any other business venture, Bassett, no. You can figure it out. You can figure it out for free. That's the best thing. One thing about Bassett is that he knows how to figure out how to do something for free. He don't even gotta pay to figure it out. YouTube is a free library where they teach everything, anything and everything. You can figure it out and you can do it. Nothing is stopping you. The only thing that can ever stop you is yourself. Gosh damn. Let me fix my hair. The only thing that is in this world that can stop you, truly, and that truly can stop you, is yourself and your mind. So fix your mind. You know what it is you need to do. Do it. And if you don't know what it is to do to fix it, figure it out, search it up, or ask somebody who has been able to fix it and ask for recommendations. Apply those recommendations. Do they work for you? If not, find something else to figure out. And if you know you're doing something, if you're doing it for a while and it's not going to work, you can see it not working out, drop it. Betting, we dropped. It made no sense. It made no sense. Drop it. I'm gonna catch you in the next one. Peace out.